Hello, good afternoon, Rosebud Art and Soul Design, and everybody that's hanging out with me from Paint with Your Heart and Soul on my painting free paint tutorial page. How are you all doing today? Happy Saturday. Let me just adjust my lights here. So how are we doing? So you guys are just going to be hanging out with me for a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you guys are hopping on, please let me know if you can actually hear me in the video. Let me just see if I can hear myself 1 minute. Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. So perfect. You guys can probably hear me. If I'm making any kind of echoing noise, just let me know. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be painting a wooden. This is about a 12-inch mermaid tail. Okay. So if you're interested in getting an art kit with the mermaid tail or having a paint party, these are great for birthday parties and so forth. If you get the art kit, you will get the piece of wood along with the instructions and the paint and so forth. So I do have the instructions here today, and I also have the supply list. So if you guys are interested in the supply list and the instructions, just drop the word mermaid in the chat. If you guys are interested in the art kit, just type art kit in the chat and I'll get more information to you guys about that stuff, about the kit and the instructions. Okay, so let me just refocus my camera so you guys can actually see what I'm painting. So I have a lot of fun colors happening. So the first couple of colors I'm going to be using is from Deco Art is True Blue, Laguna, and Purple Piaz. Alright, so those are the first three colors. I have on my palette, and I'm just using a regular paper plate, and I also have the citrus green, which is more of a yellow green. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to kind of make what we call a gradient change or an ombre change. So as you guys are hopping on, just say hi. How are we doing today? Hopefully we're all doing extremely well. If you're hopping on Paint Your Heart and Soul, I'd love to see you guys say hi. And that you guys are catching on. This is one of your painting tutorials for the month, so check in on that. So I'm going to start off with the True Blue. Alright, I'm just taking some on a big brush. And I just want to kind of start off at the top. I'm just going in a back and forth motion and bringing this down side to side, just like so. Okay. Now, what we want to kind of do is we want to kind of make a gradient color. Now, the gradient color is going to go from this dark blue and then change over to the Laguna blue and then to purple. So kind of like want to kind of make that transition. So let me just add a little bit more of the True Blue. So once I do that, all right, and before it actually dries, I'm going to grab the Laguna blue. I didn't even wash off my brush because I kind of want it to blend in. And you can go up a little bit. So notice how I just went up a little bit and it's blending in. So that's what you want to actually do. You want it to blend in and you want to kind of bring that down. Alright, and it's okay if you get streaks with the darker blue. It kind of gives a character. If you want to just go over it again with the Laguna blue, you can go over it with the Laguna blue. Okay, and then from here I kind of want to do the same thing with the purple. So I'm going to bring in the purple. Again, I did not wash my brush. And let me just show you guys how I'm going to blend that in. Bringing that up a little bit. See how it just blends right in. And then I'm bringing that down to the tail. So happy Saturday. How's everybody doing today? It's beautiful weather. We're finally getting some great warm weather here up in New York. If you're not from New York, tell me what state you're from and where you're watching this from. I would love to know. If you are in the New York area, which I live in the Long Island area, or if you're in the Brooklyn, Staten Island, or Jersey area, if you guys are interested in having a paint party with me, and you could choose any type of painting you like. I have several different designs, especially if you've been watching me for a while, you've been seeing the type of designs I've been creating here. I would love to have you host a paint party. We could do it either in your home, we can look at venues nearby your area, and we can just chat about that, and we can talk about what kind of party you would like. So I do wooden design, so this is considered a wooden design that I'm doing right now. Hi, Ma. And Dad, who's watching. So I am doing a wooden design. So this is made out of wood. I also do canvases, as you guys have seen. I have plenty of canvases all around. We also do porch leaners. If you have ever seen me do a porch leaner, you have watched me. Hello, welcome. Let me just see if I can see who's actually commenting on the Facebook, because it just says Facebook user for me. Alright. Let me actually go to my page. I'm just letting this dry a little bit while we're just waiting for that to dry a little bit. So as that's drying, I'm just chatting a little bit with you guys. So as you guys are interested in any type of paint parties, feel free to reach out to me. If you have my phone number, you guys can more than welcome to message me. If you you guys are also more than welcome to message me on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you are currently watching this. Okay, and I don't know where the video is. Okay, let's see the video. Am I here? I don't see the video on Facebook, but hopefully it's popping up. Okay, so next I don't normally start with black right away, but we're going to make the scales. Alright, so I'm going to use lamp black. Alright, now with this, I'm just doing a liner brush. So a brush that's a little bit thinner. I don't need that much black. So I'm just using a thin brush, and I'm just putting it in my black and like pulling it away a little bit because I don't want it to be overloaded with black. And what I want to do is I want to make a U shape. Alright, so I'm going to start at one end and I'm going to make a U. Just like that. Alright. And then I'm going to take another U. As far as the shape of the mermaid tail, I cannot make the shape because I buy the big wood from Home Depot, and I don't know how to cut out the shape. But as far as making a mermaid theme with a mermaid tail on a porch leaner, I can. If you have checked out my pages recently, I did a nautical theme where it was like an arch anchors on it. So you can check that out. So I'm going to take the next one. I'm going to start like in between here and again, and then work my way this way and making sure I'm in between each one. Yeah, so I do create designs as well for custom designing. So if you're interested in having something custom made, I'll be more than happy to custom make something for you as well. So if you're interested in that, just write the word custom in the chat and I'll get back to you with more information about custom designs. I'm also going to be selling a lot more onto my page this summer. So I feel like I have a lot of new people on here who are watching, And let me just reintroduce who I am. My name is Kellyanne. I am a New York City art teacher. So I do teach art for a living for high school students. So our year is currently almost over with. So we're pretty excited about that. So I will have a lot more time to create more. This year was a little bit of a struggle just trying to get into the groove of everything again, because of the pandemic. In the beginning of the year, who got sick, and then we lost a bunch of kids for a couple of weeks, and then they came back, and you had to catch them up. So it was quite a stressful year this year. All right, so you can see I'm just making the scales here for the mermaid, and I'm just doing U's. All right. So I will be selling a lot more wooden signs. This will probably be part of the collection if you are interested as well. I also sell paint kits where you can go back and watch these videos and paint along with me, and I will send you all the materials. Or if you're interested in purchasing the materials, if you have like a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby near you, I can send you guys the list of supplies. Just drop the word mermaid into the chat, or if you're interested in the kit, just drop the word art kit in the chat, and I'll get you guys some more information about that. So again, hi, how's everybody doing? All right, so I don't want to go too far down into the tail. So from here, I kind of want to like just go into making these little lines to kind of show the fin. Out the tail. And do the same thing over here. Just like so. And then we'll just make that look like a little U so that they can connect with the upper part of the tail. So once we have all our black lines in, all right, I'm gonna go in with a couple of other colors. So I'm gonna start with this lime or yellow green. Still keeping with the thinner brush. Okay, just making sure I'm washing it off. I'm gonna go in with the lime green. Now going back up here, I just wanna go in and make some more U's up here, just like so. So I'm just going to do this and to bring this down. So does anybody have any plans for today on Saturday? My husband and I are going to go to a concert. We're actually going to see Leonard Skinner, which is a band that he actually enjoys. So he's going to go enjoy a concert tonight. Hopefully the weather stays up nicely and it doesn't rain, because we have been having a lot of rain at night, but it's been beautiful during the day. So again, I'm just doing little U's. Okay. If you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'm here. All right. Yeah, let's go a little bit more down with the yellow. Yellow green. Okay. Okay, good. All right, so let me wash that off. Let me go in next with the purple. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of the purple now, and I'm gonna do the same thing, going down the rest of them. So this is just the purple piaz that I was just using. Alright, and just doing little circles just like so. Okay? Very easy. Alright. Then I'm going to go back and take the Laguna turquoise green back to the top. Again, just doing U's on top of the lime green one. So we're just trying to get a little dimension, as what we like to say in the art world, a little dimension in our, and texture. Dimension and texture, those are the key words for today. Dimension and texture to help make our tail look a little bit more than realistic looking than flat. So tell, if again, as you guys are hopping on, say hi. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I would love to know. And right, so we're now on top of the purple. So instead of the Laguna, I'm gonna go in with the true blue on top of the purple ones. I'm just switching it up. Alright, so we're gonna have some fun colors next. Alright. Alright, so next we're gonna start with some fun colors. Alright. So I have these metallic, they're called lusters. Alright. By Deco Art. So I just got these. So it comes in like a little paste, and what's fun about these is you can actually use these with your fingertips. I actually want to use this Elegant Emerald one first. Alright. I'll do this one dry up. I had these for a couple of days. I had these for a while, so this one actually dried up a little bit. Let's actually then go back to the lavish green. That's fine. Alright. So you can actually put these on your finger. So what's fun is now we can do some finger painting. And you just take it and you pull it. Take it and you pull it. Alright, you might want to wait for your paint to dry first. Alright, so I'm just going to do it in the areas that are dry right now. Take it and you pull. Alright, and we're just adding some shine. Alright, some areas are not dry. I'm not going to go in that area. And a little bit on your finger actually goes a long way. So again, the ones that are dry. So we got a little bit of shine happening. If you don't have something similar to this, you guys are more than welcome to use glitter paint to help make it shine as well, which something I might be using a little later. Because just wipe off my finger. And then go in with the purple one. Again, a little bit of this is going to go a long way. Alright, so once we finish up here, we then want to take the two colors. So I'm going to start off with the purple one first. And I'm just going to drag it onto the tail. Along with how I did those lines, just like so. Alright. I'm going to clean off my finger again. And then we're going to go back in with the lavish green one again. Take a little bit of that one and go right alongside the purple one we just did. And it kind of feels like a more like a moist crayon kind of feel when it goes on. So it has like a crayon texture to it, which is cool. Alright, you see that happening. Alright, so I also feel like we need some paint in these. So I'll just clean off my finger. Just trying to, I know I have a little excess purple on this one. Let me just wipe that off. And if you guys make a little bit of mistake, it's fine. We make happy little accidents. As Bob Ross would say, my little Bob Ross is hanging out with me today. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with a different brush now. I'm just going to take the Laguna tail. I kind of feel like I need a little bit of Laguna tail in here. And just paint those in. And it's okay that you went over the black lines, because you could always go over them again in the end. Alright. Now I'm going to add a little bit of white highlighting. So I'm just going to take my white paint, which is called Snow White. Alright. Thank you again for everybody that's hopping on. Say hello as you guys are hopping on. I'm going to take a thinner brush. Actually, no, I'm going to take that other brush I just had. And just wipe it off. And dry it off. Alright, so I'm going to still be on the bottom of the tail before we go to the top. So with the white paint, I just want to grab it and just make some white strokes. And I feel like I have to go back in and just like that. Alright, and before I move to the top, I feel like I need to fix my lines, my black lines, before I move back to the top and show you what we're going to do to the top with the white. So I go into my black paint. Alright, so I'm just going to go back to where I originally had those black lines and retrace. I think there was one right here. Just like that. Okay, so now I got my black lines back in. Perfect. Alright, so next thing I want to do is with the white, I want to take the back of my brush, I'm going to dip it in the white paint, and I want to create dots. So I'm just going to make little dots down alongside where I have the black. I'm going to do that here, and then I'm going to do it the opposite way, going this way. Then go back this way, down. The opposite way, going this way. And you notice the dots are going to get a little smaller as I do it because less paint is going on. So they're going to get smaller automatically, which is fun. So it's like you don't even have to worry about using different brushes to make different size dots. Okay, so I have some dots going on down below. Perfect. Alright, next I want to take a thin liner brush going into my white paint. So this one's a little thinner than the one I was using before. Alright, and then I'm just going to add some more hues to help with the highlights up here. All right, perfect. And we're just going to do this all the way down. Okay, perfect. Going back, I think I want to use the back of the brush again, but instead of using white, I think I'm going to use purple on top. So I'm just putting the on the top and just doing dots of purple. So this is a little trick when you do use the back of your brush to make dots. So normally we would be waiting for everything to dry if we were at a paint party. So this might take a couple hours to actually paint if we were at an actual paint party. So if you guys are interested in having a paint party where you guys do mermaid skills, whether with yourself or with kids, let me know and drop the word party in the chat and I'll get back to you and give you guys some more information about doing a party. I have other designs that you guys are more than welcome to look at. I'm using the Laguna for the purple part. All right, and that looks about it. So that's our mermaid tail for today. All right, and then I would normally wait for this all to dry, and then I would sign my signature at the bottom. I not use a white paintbrush for this, paint pen. Just find the spot, and I date it. And voila! And that's our mermaid tail for today. So if you guys are interested, please let me know for a paint party. Write the word party in the comments. If you're interested in getting this as an art kit where I send you everything and you just re-watch this video, you guys can write mermaid in the chat. I'll send you guys, oh, I'm sorry, write mermaid in the chat if you're interested in the instructions and the supply list, and you guys can go out and go get everything and then come back and watch the video. Or if you guys are interested in the kit, write art kit and I send you guys everything, the wood, the paint, everything in an art kit to you. If you live in the Long Island, Huntington area, or Brooklyn, Staten Island, or Jersey area and you want to have a paint party with me, just write paint party in the chat and I'll get you all that information as well. But thank you guys for hanging out with me on a Saturday. I thought it was going to take a little longer, but this is a fun little activity that you and your children can do together, or we can have a party together and the kids will totally love doing these and making these on their own. All right, guys, have a great day, a beautiful day, and happy Saturday. Bye.